what I want to ask you guys is that do you guys ever do therapy? And I don't even know if this is a thing, but does law enforcement do therapy?
That's wild.
That is a good question.
That's an amazing question. So we got a police officer that lives in our subdivision. So we pulled him to the side when all of this police brutality stuff was going on, right? We was like, dang, bro, at the end of the day, any police officer by the end of the month at least got PTSD. Just because
1,000%.
1,000%.
1,000%.
That's a good question too, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we was talking to him, and he was giving us every reason why police would not go for that. He was like, well, we already got to see a person for this, and then we already got a budget for that, and then I don't know because we got to do this and we got to do that. I'm like, I really don't understand why a police officer wouldn't run to a therapist. You know
For sure.
It seems like a business. Oh, go ahead.
No, I can speak to that too. I think to speak to what he was saying is, I think police officers feel this need to be the controller. You know what I'm saying, and not to feel like I'm outside of my realm of control. Yeah. So when he was talking to us, because I was right there too, he was trying to tell us how they have that under control already, right? And I was thinking to myself, obviously you don't, because for me, I've been, like you said, what we was talking about earlier, all of the villas, you go into somebody's house, you don't know what's in that house.
For sure.
Right? You got to have some savvy about yourself. You got to have some people skills. You got to have some conflict resolution skills. You got to have something that allows you to de-escalate a conflict as opposed to, coming in on the strong arm, right? Sure. So a lot of the times, even with, people getting killed on the side of the road because they got pulled over for speeding.
Yeah.
Bro, the police officer has to be held accountable for their level of communication.
And what's their treatment plan when they get into something big too?
That's what I'm saying.
And you never hear that. And the reason why that I asked that is because I want to try to break the narrative and break the curse of our culture has this tension against the police department. So me and Ferrari, we did a community event with the mayor and T.I., around the holiday season. And one of the conversations that I had with the police department in Atlanta, and I said, hey man, how can we come together and we go talk to these kids and we go start breaking this tension? So mentally what I started doing was it's something that I never did, right? Like you'll go out, you'll see a cop, you might not speak to the person, you might not even look at the cop, right?
Yeah.
So what I realized is every time I have an interaction or bypassing with a cop, I'll be like, how you doing?
Yeah.
How's your day going? Just having a conversation, and you can feel the tension. They bro, don't talk to me.
Yeah,
and I'm
That's true.
That's the reason. That's the reason why it's so much friction. And then I have cops that I'm friends with that work in the nightclubs, and they the coolest guys ever.
Yeah.
Hey, BT, you good? But then I said, this is the disconnect, right? The disconnect is when you see law enforcement and these people don't have there's no bridge with the community. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can automatically look at law enforcement and can tell they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. That's so funny. I don't know if this is every black man's experience, but when a police officer's behind me, I pull over. I let that man go. Even if I ain't doing nothing wrong, I just feel uncomfortable.
PTSD, man.
Around police officers,
PTSD.
Man. When they around me, I feel not safe.
You automatically feel like it don't matter what, it don't matter if you're in the right or wrong. You wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Wrong. Yeah.
And I've had the same scenarios to where I remember I was leaving a radio station. I was driving home. And man, this cop followed me 5 blocks to the point where I just stopped my car and I pulled over. He pulled me over and I was like,
"What's up, bro?
Why you following me?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, your tags expired." I said, "Man, you didn't have to follow me for 5 blocks to let me know my tags expired."
Yeah.
My blood pressure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But granted, he was super cool, super chill about it. I went for a walk in my neighborhood, ran into him again. I said, hey man, you pulled me over early. He was like, yeah, that was me. And I was like, I appreciate you telling me my tags have been expired for 3 months because my birthday passed, and I'm not paying attention. But I had a conversation with him because I'm like, these are conversations that we just need to. Yeah. It just need to be some type of dialogue.
It needs to be more. It needs to be more. Right now, it's like second to none. There's no dialogue between police officers and certain areas and certain people.
Definitely.